love like geeks know every spec. Both like, oh yes, it's like I'm grandma, yes. PT rep that till death. Get back, I need 10 steps. Don't care who got up next. PT can't miss. Ain't heard no like this. Pull out my sheet. I got the bread to trick. I see your ex down bad, I think he need assist, So I went that mama, I no drama, I'm on my way to the tippity top. I'm so OP, think I'm an op. B.O.B. M.O.B. G.A.N.G. Love me when I stop. I might get bored and just get in the stocks. Shawty just gave me the I love
Thank you for tuning into this Sunday afternoon 2K Sports edition of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. It's the home of the Cavaliers. We're in Cleveland, Ohio. And, of course, Zion Williamson. He's a big ticket to foul. They'll go without him, though.
And to say the deal changes the look and the feel of this franchise, quite frankly, is stating the obvious. They are a vastly different team than they were just a few days ago, obviously looking long-term rather than short.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint and forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Al Levine following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Here's Mobley. Second shot opportunity. Misses the layup. New Orleans with the ball. Pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Well, you can count on Towns to finish with strength anytime he has the chance.
Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson.
I asked him about the challenge of facing Miles Turner, and he said this guy is a problem for our offense. Miles is an incredible shot blocker. You have to know where he is on the floor at all times. Now, we don't normally hear a coach talk about somebody's defense first, but Turner is that guy. Ellis?
All right, thank you, David. Clock at 6.
Well, the thing about Towns, he's talented and he's flexible. You want him to be your number one option? Great. If you want him to play a supporting role, he's okay with that. So you can put him in any lineup.
And he's good on the second. And a defensively stand, the Pelicans look to try and switch as much as they can.
Yeah, Kevin, and it makes sense with their personnel. It can mean reduced minutes for traditional centers at times, but that's the defensive philosophy they've committed to. Well, you know Coach loves seeing the offensive game plan being executed to perfection.
On the wing, Mitchell. The three from Garland. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Garland's got 6.
You have to take Garland seriously at the arc. He is a talented shooter.
And Levine with the slam.
Well, that was impressive. There are only a few players in the league who can pull that off.
Now, here's Garland. 6 points for him. Jumps up. And again, Zach LaVine. He's got 8.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Here's the screen. Outside Garland. Jacks up a 3. Porter pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside, Towns. Pass to Porter. Fires for 3. Towns is doubled. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It will be a jump ball.
Turner looking around. LaVine gets the bucket.
That's such a tough finish. LaVine with outstanding focus to score through contact.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. 1:29 left to play here in the first. Now Randall hasn't made one yet. Launches from deep. Cleveland with a fresh shot clock. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 5. Porter with the steal. Here's LaVine. And the jam by LaVine.
And the catalyst for the bucket was Porter Jr.'s steal and his smart pass.
And so it's Randall bringing it up now for Cleveland. They trail by 7. Pass to Mitchell to stop the run. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the night.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter steal, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Towns. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
The Pelicans shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Here's Mitchell. 5 points in the game. Throws it up high. Wants to get it to Randall and does. To the middle. Towns with the steal. There's LaVine. And they pick up 2. LaVine's got 14 points.
And how about Towns' activity level there? Sensing an opportunity and going for it on the steal.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
Well, that's the best way to neutralize that size again.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for New Orleans?
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, my potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say that what I had, I gave it my all, that's all that success should be defined by. Kevin, he grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put in.
Thanks, D.A. He is a worker and living the dream. Unable to get that one.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Now the Pelicans have lost in the first round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
Well, year in and year out, Porter is so consistent from 3.
Bounce pass from Garland. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
McGee a screen. For 3, Mitchell. It's rebounded by New Orleans. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. It's up a 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Outside Garland. Mitchell outside. Shoots over Alvarado. He squares up and sinks it. Mitchell's got 10.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Levine, good.
Well, we've seen Levine put up 25-plus per game for a season. This guy is on the short list of the best wing scorers.
There's Garland. Got it. Good job in the low post. He's got 8.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
And Levine puts up a deep 3. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 11. You know, Stan, as productive as Zach Levine has been, you get the sense he wants to compete for titles. He wants more than just the individual stuff.
Yeah, and especially, Kevin, at this point in his career, it just hasn't all worked for the teams he's been on yet, but he's still got some time to figure it out.
Yeah, he does. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Here's Payne. Scoreless thus far. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Stolen by Jones. Lets the 3 fly. Cloak loose. And the Cavaliers with possession. It's a 13-point game. They're playing host to Toronto for the next one. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home.
And you can see the strength right there. Mobley knows he can score through the contact.
Towns down low. He's got 6. Count that one. Towns has got the lead up to 13 now for the Pelicans.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
109 left to play here in the second quarter. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Julius Randle picks one up.
Well, when you're a scorer like Towns, you're going to have defenders all over you. That's why you have to make your trips to the line count.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. A 3 from Strus. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Towns down low. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Randall. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their script.
24 seconds left to play in the first half. 5 to shoot. Shot from the top of the key. And it's Struz with the rebound. Knocked away. A shot missing. And that does it for the first half of play. Pelicans lead by 14. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Stan, it sometimes seems that coaches get themselves ejected on purpose to fire up their team. Am I on the right track there or not?
Well, Kevin, certainly it happens with some guys. There have certainly been guys, Jerry Sloan, Don Nelson, who would do some of that.
How about you? How about you?
Now, Kevin, you know me. All I've always ever tried to do was help the referees because we all just want to get to the right call, and I could help them in that.
You did all the time.
As much as I could, but they were not receptive.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They trail by 14. Mitchell outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 13.
Again, it's Donovan Mitchell with a huge night. One of the premier players in our league. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Stolen by Jones. Here's Alvarado. Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Here's Mitchell. The shot from the low post is good. 15 points in the game.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Towns down low. Shoots over Mobley.
So this is why you gotta be excited about Mobley. Already a special and versatile defender. Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Towns, no luck.
Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here on free throw coming up.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Levine. 17 points in the game. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Inside, Turner. And again, unable to change momentum here. There's Garland. That one is good again. He sits right from the floor with the basket.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
On the wing, Levine.
2 minutes.
They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, averages nearly 12 points a game.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
They get it back. Here's McGee. It counts. And the foul. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
For Cleveland, they have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. New Orleans in the lead. To the paint. Left side, Towns. Back to Porter. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And a missed layup. We know very few players in the league, Stan, can put up points with the ease that Michael Porter Jr. can, don't we?
One of the prettiest shots in the league, Kevin. He's got great size. He's got that high release, and he gets it off quick. When he's shooting it well, he can take over a game.
And he rebounds well, too. He does other things in addition to scoring.
Well, that's where he's really improved, doing those other things.
Pass to Strus. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Strus has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 40 seconds left here in the third quarter. Turner with the screen. Here's Porter. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Porter's got 5 points so far.
Stepping in, Porter Jr. Mid-range jumpers are like layups for an elite shooter like MPJ.
Back to Mitchell. McGee a screen. He lobs it up. And the slam dunk by McGee.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
That's a 2 from Towns. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Cavaliers on top. They're up by 1. And we'll have the start of And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. They lead by 1. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson talking with his team. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. On the wing, Green. Shoots over McGee, and it's Green missing.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And Max Strus picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul. Pelicans substitution.
Here's Levine.
Carl Anthony Towns. Herbert Jones.
Right side Towns. Pass to Turner. The crossover. Drives to the hoop.
And showing he can take it to the cup. Turner with the loop burst of speed down the lane.
There's the pick. Now, here's Strus. They get it back. Here's McGee. And it's sent back by Turner. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Outside, Levine. Into the lane. Kept alive. Left side, Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Stolen by Garland. The Cavaliers trailing. Angle right side. Outside Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Turner with the steal. An even 3-on-3 break. It's Porter outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Pass to Levine. From deep. JaVale McGee grabs the miss.
Well, defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
There's Garland. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Levine inside the three-point line. And again, no good by New Orleans. Here's Okoro. And the rejection by Towns.
Well, it's always great to see Towns locked in and making an impact defensively.
Pass to Strus. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Strus has got the lead up to 6 now for the Cavs. There's a screen by Porter. Over in the corner, Turner. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Easy to understand why they go to Turner here. They trust in his ability to come through.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Garland looking it over. Mitchell outside. To the left side wing. Okoro wide open. He fires. And a miss there on the triple. Pelicans trailed by 3. Porter with it. Garland picks him up. Back to McConnell. A 3 ball. The Pelicans keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
5 on the clock. Here's Towns. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And it's the size and mobility of Towns that makes it so hard to deal with, especially when he's looking to score.
And Towns drops them both.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
Outside Garland. Cleveland the rebound. Back to Mitchell. To the right side. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And Levine, here we go. Money!
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For 3, Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Here's McGee. Oh, missed it. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And Cleveland making a change here. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, talk about poise under pressure. Buries all of his free throws, and now up 3, they've got to play smart.
And a deep 3 from Garland. Bullseye! A tremendous 3 to tie it up. And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And Levine launches it. Got it. Oh,
amazing. Perfect timing there.
I can't believe it. How in the world can you end the game on a shot like that?
So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling it out for a W. This win, such a tremendous emotion.